Now, the hot housing market is highlighting a growing racial gap when it comes to homeownership.
According to Zillow, in 2020, black applicants were denied mortgages at a rate 84% higher than white applicants. That's up 10% from the year before. But one black-led startup company is working to change that.
We want to welcome Bryan. He's the CEO and co-founder of Home Lending Pal, an AI-powered mortgage advisor platform. So cool. Bryan, good morning. Thanks for being with us. So I want to start with that racial housing gap, which I know helped inspire your software. What are some of the biggest challenges black home buyers are facing? What are some of the disparities at play here?
Yeah, I mean, here in the United States, you have a persistent history of discrimination and inequality, as well as a crisis of housing affordability. So you see a lot of black homeowners that feel discrimination, and technically 51% of them feel that discrimination. But there's also the financial aspect. You know, they don't have as much savings. More than half spend their rent. Their rent is actually higher in many cases, as well as the amount of savings that they have in terms of student debt and credit card debt really prevents them from having the ability to pay for down payment programs.
So one of the notable features of your startup, Home Lending Pal, is that it actually hides identifiers like race, like sex from lenders. Tell us more about that, and what are the results you've seen from that so far?
Yeah, so in our public beta, we had about 20,000 people that signed up within an 8-week period. And out of that, we were able to get 1 out of 3 approved. And one of them was black usually, so about 33% of them, which is much higher than industry standard. But we also saw that discrimination also happens against others, you know, women, same-sex couples, Latinos, et cetera. So in our opinion, utilizing technology as a way to hide that information until after the decision is made usually creates a more equitable process for everyone.
Now, I know your company is also partnered with IBM. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we've had a growing spike. After that public beta, we've grown in users. About 80,000 users have come into the platform around the country. And one of the things that we're looking to do now is to scale to different states as well, as far as the Equitable Housing Financial Plan through Fannie and Freddie. So one of the things IBM is doing is really coming in and helping us stabilize the technology, providing data security and data protection, as well as embedded AI, which gives us the ability to expand our mortgage assistant, Kev, into the mobile devices of our users to make it a lot easier for them to manage.
Let's talk about the long term, looking down the road. First of all, what kind of impact do you hope your company is going to have? And do you think things can change when it comes to this issue? And what will it take for that to happen?
I do think things could change. I think it's going to take time. Our ultimate impact, our ultimate goal is to put at least 3 million African Americans into homes by 2030. And that's being a part of a much larger initiative. But the biggest thing is that, you know, one of the things is that the Equitable Housing Financial Plan has special credit programs. It also utilizes rental history, which would make more than 95% of the applicants qualify in this perspective. So what we really want to do is build this technology. Think of it like a Siri for mortgages, where the borrower connects their financial account as well as authorizes the soft FICO pool. And then the artificial intelligence does the rest of the work for them. It finds opportunities for them and presents those opportunities with them in this process.
Bryan Young, so cool what you're doing. Congratulations on this. And thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.